Oh, okay, Noah. So I can stick with Yuri if I like her character the most. Which I think I might do. Oh, we can't even do anything that Monica would like. Okay. Okay. We know them all by now, right? It's just the, like the, oh god. The complicated words. The deep words. Nibble. I knew that wouldn't be her. Tenacious. Nearly there. There we go. I think we got like 2 for Natsuki. Hi again, Tubbs. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa!
Yuri is still eggplant.
That was some good fucking timing. Oh my god. That was quality timing. The scream went in sync with her scary face. Her face went all scary. Did anyone see that? Thanks for keeping your promise, Tubbs. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, what the hell? Why are they all glitching in like this? The music's going weird. The music definitely went weird then, 100%. Like wee 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 wee. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Yes, there's something wrong with both the girls, I think. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, now it's slowing down. You have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room? What's she saying? Should we save? Just in case. My other slots have gone. I think she's like the girl from The Exorcist. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Tubbs. Yeah, she's in front of the text box. That's so weird. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. Well, if you don't really want to, then forgot I said anything, I guess. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Oh, music slowed down again. Are you sure? Wait, it feels like the backdrop's tilted as well. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, does this look wonky to anyone? Like this should be more flat? Horizontal rather? That I should help you get started on something you might like. Oh, okay. Is that just me seeing things, Nicole? Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Tilt it to you. Everything's fine, it don't feel fine. This is... How is this girl... That's alright, you okay? That's alright. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri looks tilted to me too. It's just the background looks tilted to me. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah! It went straight there. I knew it. Look! Oh!
E.
damn it. Look, that was not like that a minute ago. I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yeah, I am jumping, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. Yeah, we've done this bit before. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, Elsha's spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. See you later, Noah. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate all the support, dude. Oh. There's a line through her neck there. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. Her eyes are off, aren't they? Oh, it's not there anymore. I swear there was a line. Oh shit, Edible. That sucks, dude. Welcome back, man. I'm glad your internet's fixed. There's nothing worse than having no internet. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? Oh shit, wait, I'll give it to mods again actually, hang on. Because Tom's here now. I only gave it to Noah because there was no mods. There you go. Tom, you can do Doki. Oh wait, try it like now, you should be able to do it. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. Maybe try it now, Noah? Tom? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Thank you, dude. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Yeah, she told more of the story that time, I swear. You okay there, Meepo? But anyway, I'm really into it. Yeah, can you believe Yuri? When I saw it, when he said meanwhile Yuri spoiling, I was like, who the hell is spoiling in chat? And then I realised that this is Yuri. But she definitely told more of the plot that time about the affixing limbs and stuff. Yeah, it's just a recounting of Brexit. The book, I mean. No, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tubbs? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Even the text font sent chills down my spine there. So meta. That's freaky. Then suddenly... Oh my god, what? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. My whole body gets incredibly something, it said. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, I don't like this now. I feel like the game could take me whenever it wants to, and I'd be terrified. It's getting weird. Weird things keep happening. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. Edible Cookie says hello to you, Gemma. I don't know if she's very quiet, so I don't know if you heard her say hello. Shout hello.
Hello.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Make sure you pay attention to her face and the text. I'm kind of scared. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. What? Feeling of your body heat? Oh my god, see, I can catch it. If I miss it on the game, I can catch it on the stream. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, new perspective. Yeah, remember the creeper faces? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Hey, what's up, JR Tate? Oh, damn, sorry, have you got an ad right now? Let me know when you're in. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Oh, what's up, JR Tate? Sorry about the ads, dude. Oh, God.
Creeper, or MAAAN.
It's definitely a creeper. How you doing, JR Tate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Right, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I feel like she's looking at me and not down at the page. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Oh, she just smiled. Okay. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Now she's not smiling as much. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. She's kind of scaring me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please don't spoil if you can help it, please, JR Tate. We've got very far with no spoilers and we're having a great time. But I appreciate you being here and you're more than welcome to hang out with us and enjoy this all together. It's a strange game. A very strange game. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? Yeah, but Natsuki is so mean to me. She was really rude, and I didn't actually get to see the cupcake. They just said it tasted good, but I don't believe them. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Oh, her eyes do move towards me. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Yuri is an eggplant. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Tubbs? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? See, that was different. Obviously, she never run off last time. I'm pretty sure we got interrupted. Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Closet chair, oh my god. We haven't met that character yet, I hope they're kind to us. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I put on my robe and wizard's hat. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I have a sip of water. I guess we'll read to Monica first, or get Monica's poem. Because no offense to Mr. Tate, but we hate Natsuki. It's Natsuki. No more robe. Has anyone ever seen that meme on Reddit? About, I think it's come from Reddit. When like someone was talking dirty or something like that, or roleplay, and it was like kinky roleplay, and some dude being 100% serious, he was like, I put on my robe and wizard hat. It just fucking cracks me up, it's so stupid. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Tubbs, having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Spear and magic... Oh, I don't know about spear and magic helmet. Mine's robe and wizard's hat. Red, do you know what I'm on about? If you like Google it or know your meme, I'm sure it will come up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tubbs. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Oh, is it Looney Tunes? Like the little space Martian guy? Sorry, JR Tate, it went right over my head. Right, okay. I hand Monica my poem. Thank God, Nicole, you got it. I'm just an uncultured swine. Great job, Tubbs. I was going all in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest to me to keep everyone's expectations low. And that way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh yeah, I know Elmer Fudd. Kill the wabbit. Don't know if I can do an Elmer Fudd impression. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it works anyway. You know that Yuri Lux is kind of writing, right? We do. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Oh yeah, Nicole, that makes a lot of sense. That's your business. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's getting so weird now with the weird glitches and stuff. I just want to uncover it. I'm almost desperate to rush through all this, but I won't. I just want to see how many threads we can unravel. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. No, I won't skip at all. It'd be a disservice to the game if I skip after all this. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. No, this is the same. Confused, I frankly glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. No, this is different actually. The air I breathe dissipates before I got a really itchy ear. Before it reaches my lungs, I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Oh wow, JRT, I bet that was such a cool experience. How did it go down? Was it a fun evening? An interesting evening? That's such a cool thing to do with your family though. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah, sorry. You're right, Pontus. I do try and read chat as much as I can, but it's tricky with a game like this. I'm trying to find a fine balance. But no, I'm loving it, and I'm really appreciative of the support all you guys have shown for this game and in these streams. I've had a great time. I hope you guys have too. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's got to be Yuri next, right? Yeah, big love hearts. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Yeah, that's another point as well, right, Tate? She's the youngest. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Oh, okay, so before she was like, you can tell you're a beginner, but you've got the good foundations of a good writer. Now she's saying that we're great, right off the back. Yeah, I think we definitely streamed in Nick mode today with the memes and the gowns and stuff. Not that I'm complaining, I love Nick's style of streaming. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces a finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are unusually typical of new writers. Here we go. This is what we know. If you don't go... oh god. I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. Oh no, I've sat in the same position for too long. Yeah, that's what I tried to discuss earlier today, because this is a brand new game to me, a brand new sort of genre for me, I guess. Sort of like visual novels, and especially of this nature, because there's like the sexual undertones and all that stuff. So I was like, how old are these girls? Is this allowed? But then I tried to rationally think, then they would have to be of age for it to be sold. Otherwise it'd be like distributing like a form of freaking child pornography. Do you know? Do you get where I'm coming from? But yeah, I think we all know. Yeah, Danganronpa does appeal to me for sure, Tom, for sure. In other words, they tend to... Oh, I've done that. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts Under the Light. This is the same poem. This is the same poem. Don't leave milk on the counter overnight. There's nothing wrong with warm milk. Or lukewarm milk. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Never eat yellow snow. Why? Is it lemon flavoured? I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. What? Something standing behind you. Jesus fucking Christ, Red. It kind of looks in my webcam. I wasn't thinking that at all. I can't believe you scared me there. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Something under the covers. Yeah, that's Gemma. They think you're a monster. I think there's something in my room. I usually write longer poems. The cats are flying. My cat is sleeping somewhere now. It's the moth. No, please don't say it's the moth. It's the moth. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tubbs. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Damn great, you got me there as well. And soon to be left with nothing. Spoiler warning, this is not a spoiler warning. Wait, but it is a spoiler warning. Okay, thank you Pontus, I will. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. We've still got an hour and 15 minutes to go tonight, so we'll try and crack on with some massive progress. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Huh. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Tubbs. Huh, me too. And that leaves Natsuki. Tubbs, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Oh, I know, Tate. Even in the time I've read that message, I'm older than when I first read that message. Which is very scary. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I've got to share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah, we know that one. We've read that before. I'm not going to read it again. It's a pretty good poem. But it doesn't have the same impact second time round. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Best poem for one of the best girls. It is the best poem. Out of all the poems we've read, that is the best one. I like the plot twist at the end. So, people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. Joe, would you like to voice one of the characters? She was like, only if you want to. Or whatever comes on stream. She's very comfy. She's only just got home from work. Is my voice annoying you though? Okay, good. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. Maybe one day we'll get Gemma on here. Gemma, if I ever reach 1,000 followers on Twitch, we're on like 271 at the moment. Would you do a stream with me? Yeah? Okay, she's done it. We just need to think what to stream now. Don't worry, you're probably about a year off or so, so we've got some time to think. Oh, sorry, I meant 1,000 followers, not 1,000 subs, good lord. 1,000 followers. I'm still in YouTube mode. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Damn great gameplay. If only she could read that sick burn. It'd be lost on her. Ow, my heart. My whole heart. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, you didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri's now a 50-year-old chain smoker. I bathe in the light. It flickers. I flicker back. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around. Oh, music's going weird. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I'm not allowed to dab. I've been banned from dabbing, unfortunately, until 2045, I think. Did you hear it? It is. How is it? I don't know why it's making me feel so uncomfortable. It's weird. Such a subtle change. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? Do you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Yeah, definitely should have joined the anime club. Or the gaming club. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's like a very foreign concept to me, schools having a bunch of clubs. Don't really have them in English schools. Or at least my school didn't. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Tubbs did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Oh, that's sick, Edible. That's really cool, dude. So you were the Monica of the gaming dev club in your school. What did you make it much, like any Flash stuff or any stuff in Unity and stuff like that? Which I haven't yet. And Tubbs liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, cool, we can make some awesome stuff in Unity. You'll have to share it in the Discord if you're still able to, like, show the download and stuff. That's not what I... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tubbs appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tubbs started showing up. But Natsuki. Oh, that sounds interesting as well, Captain. Why didn't the teachers like it? Because like you were like firing guns on virtual school grounds. Milky man. Right, Milky, I'm not trying to be horrible here, but a lot of the things you tell me is how you're either getting banned from Counter-Strike or you're being accused of cheating. Are you a truthful player? Right, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. You really act as long as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. That's new. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's have see everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she's just noticed I was standing there. Tubbs, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get? It's not like whenever I agree with, so of course. What? Can I read it? Do you reckon it's this that I don't think whenever I agree with, no, of course. This is freaking weird. Come here, Yuri. He's our girl. No! Ah! Monica? Was she trying to push us towards picking Natsuki? Hey, Tubbs. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? What the fuck? That was freaky, but very cool. Sorry about that. They really could have fucked me.
Boo.
God damn it, Edible. No, that was a jump scare for Tubbs. Great gameplay. I get very, very invested. I get very immersed. So I'm proper on edge. You should watch back the Layers of Fear VODs. I was screaming all over the place. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some present I am, right? Oh, I'm really enjoying it, Red. I'm glad to tick it off my bucket list. We got another hour and 5 minutes of the stream today, Pontus. I'd love it if you could hang around with us. I'm enjoying your company. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. It's creepy. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or, pardon me, did. Tubbs, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I feel like Monika is the big baddie in all of this. I feel like she's pulling all the strings. Yeah, he done the fart timing. I did recognise Captain. I did. I was like, oh my god. But I couldn't laugh at that moment because it's such a serious moment. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Oh, but we're in England. Do they have them here? For anyone in Ireland, McDonald's are launching their spicy McNuggets, which sounds amazing to me. Right, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Tubbs. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding. Fuck. What was that? Cheeky McNandos? Yeah. I'm kind of hungry now. Trying to do all the ones that I think are Yuri's. What the hell is going on? That was so weird. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Tubbs. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to a corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Even that freaky text is in chat now. No, I'm going to see it everywhere I go. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. What the hell? I just got a welcome to the chat room. Did anyone else just get that? Maybe my connection was fucking up. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm getting easily distracted by all of the weird stuff in chat. Tubbs. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Yeah, sub to the Tubbs. Would you like a Kit Kat? 19? Zarate? We can sort you out a Kit Kat, dude. Oh yeah, I don't see any weird stuff either. Yeah, there's no weird symbols, so I can see everything you're typing. I'm just gonna concentrate on the game for a bit. My eyes hurt looking at chat. It's nothing related to what you're typing. Maybe it will get better soon. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of it, of the things I said. Oh shit, is the stream frozen for any of you guys? No, okay, my stream keeps pausing by the looks of things. What the hell? It's just gone down to 180p. 160. Oh, my stream's going weird. Now I feel like it's the game playing a part of it. Hang on a second. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll ignore it. Right, okay, back to the game. It's a bit better now. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Oh, hang on, why does Natsuki not remember the massive argument? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I need to save. It's been a while. New slot every time. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. Milk. Classic Milky Man. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well thanks Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Oh, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Welcome back, Useful. Yeah, or Yee. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tubbs. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Tubbs, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Oh, here we go. So we're going to read our book together. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Or make some tea? She could be, Cat. I think Monica's more likely to be a succubus. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Yeah, no worries, Tom. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Succulent hips. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. Yeah, I remember how to make tea. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desks. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Oh, so we didn't get to go with her that time. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh, maybe they wasn't laughs? A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Oh, crap, should I be worried? Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh shit, I mean, I knew this was coming. It's been allured to a few times, but yeah, I think I'm not surprised that it's been revealed that she self-harms. But that is uncomfortable to look at. Very uncomfortable. Oh man, this game does contain some very mature themes. I'm glad I put the marker on. Yeah. Oh. We just rewound time. Or we just had time rewound on us. What the hell? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Tubbs, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Yeah, I know. There was a bunch of warning sponsors. Sure. I'm not saying that it's a surprise, but I'm just like saying it really lives up to the warnings. It wasn't joking when it said there's mature themes coming. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, that's me. Woohoo! In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oh, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Tubbs. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Tubbs, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I've got some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay, I won't take any. Oh, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Is this a different angle? No, it's not. Yuri opens, it's the same one as last time, I remember now. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. Or natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Tubbs. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Tubbs. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Tubbs. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Tubbs. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Tubbs? Yeah, I think I killed Chat with the chocolate. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, fuck. Ah. 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 I don't like it. Fucking hell. Them eyes were creepy. That was so weird. I don't know if he's still my favourite.